once again. In the last session we started the maths 1, that is the second lesson, quadratic equations, and we have completed the 2 questions of exercise 2.1. Now we are going to continue further, that is the question number 3 we are going to study now. Okay, and I have written that question on the board. Question number 1 and 2 we have completed in our first session. Now we will move towards the question number 3. So as I have written on the board, what is the question now? Whatever the equations are given to you, you have to write those equations in a standard form, and after that, after writing the equation in a standard form, you have to write the values of A, B and C. Okay, so now how to do this, how to arrange the equations, how to write the values of A, B, C, that we will study now. Okay, so now as I have written the first example of question number 3, that is 2y is equal to 10 minus y square. Now what is our first job? That is we have to arrange the equations in a standard form. Okay, so we will go through this now. Our solution. Okay, so what is the given equation? The given equation is 2y is equal to 10 minus y square. Okay, therefore now we will arrange the equation. Now what is our standard form? That is ax square plus bx plus c. So first of all, in the beginning there should be a square. Okay, so this y square we will shift towards 2y. Okay, so this minus y square, it will become plus y square, then plus 2y, and 10 will shift towards 2y and it will become minus 10. That is equal to 0. Okay, so we have arranged the equation now. Now what we are going to do? We are going to compare this equation with the standard form. Okay, so comparing with the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We have to compare with this equation and we have to find out the value of a, b, c. Okay, see now here ax square. Okay, so a, there here it is, what is there? Y square. What is the coefficient of y square? Y, before the y square there is no number. No number is there, it means what? There is 1. So what is the value of a here? A equal to 1. Okay, next is, that is bx. Bx means 2y. Okay, so that there in place of b the value is 2. So here our value of b is 2. Now plus c equal to 0. Now plus c, instead of plus sign there is a minus, and minus 10. Value of c is 10. Okay, now going towards the sign, here actually it is plus, but here it is minus, so our value of c will be minus 10. Okay, so in this way we have to compare the equations and we have to write the values of a, b and c. Okay, now we will move towards the second example. Now in the second example they have given, that is x minus 1 square equal to 2x plus 3. Now how to arrange this equation? First of all, what we have to do? The first thing is there, that is we have to solve this bracket. We have to use the formula. X minus 1 square means what? We have to use the formula of a minus b square. What is the formula for a minus b square? That is a square minus 2ab plus b square. The same thing we have to do here. Okay, so now in the beginning we will write the solution. Okay, solution, that is given equation is x minus 1 square is equal to 2x plus 3. Okay, now we have to use the formula for this bracket, that is x minus 1 square. We will use the formula of a minus b square. So what it will be here, that is x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 3. Okay, so we have used the formula. Now we have to arrange all the things. Now x square minus 2x. Now this plus 2x will shift towards the minus 2x. Plus 2x will become here minus 2x. Okay, then plus 1. Plus 3 will move towards plus 1. It will become minus 3. Okay, so plus 3 will go towards the left hand side and it will become minus 3. Now we will solve this. What after solving we will get, that is x square minus minus plus. So we have to add 2x plus 2x, that is 4x. But here our sign will be minus 4x. 1 minus 3 is, that is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Here our greater number is 3. 3 is having minus sign. So here again it will be minus 2 equal to 0. Okay. So we have arranged the equation in a proper way. Now what we have to do? We have to compare. Okay. Comparing with the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay. And after comparing we get the values of a, b, c. So here now what is the value of a? As I told you, there is no coefficient before x square. If there is no coefficient, we have to take it as a 1. So here the value of a is 1. The value of b, that is 4x. Okay. And to the 4 there is a minus sign. So here it will be minus 4. And c equal to, it is minus 2. Okay. So because our general form is in complete in a addition form, it is in a plus form. Okay. And if there is a minus sign, then we have to take the values also in minus. Okay. So now we will move towards the example number 3. See the third example, that is x square plus 5x equal to minus 3x, minus in bracket 3 minus x. So I will just write the equation here, x square plus 5x equal to minus 3 minus x. Now what we have to do here? We have to first of all remove this bracket. Solve this bracket, because before the bracket there is a minus sign. So always keep in mind, if before the bracket or outside the bracket if there is a minus sign, we have to change all the signs which are inside the bracket. Okay. So before the bracket now there is a minus sign. So we will just solve the bracket and we will arrange it. X square plus 5x equal to minus 3, and this minus minus plus x. Now what is our job now? What we have to do? We have to arrange the equation. Okay. After arranging we get x square plus 5x. This plus x will move towards the left hand side and it will become minus x. Minus 3 will move towards the left hand side. It will become plus 3. So plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So now here x square, 5x minus x is plus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So we have arranged all the things now. Now we have to compare the equation. Okay. So comparing with whom? With the standard form. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. After comparing we have to find the values of a, b, c. No coefficient before x square means there is 1. So the value of a is 1. Now we will see the value of b. Bx, that is 4x. So the value of b is 4 and the value of c is 3. All are having, the whole equation is having a positive sign here, and so we will have all the values of a, b, c, those values will be in a positive form. Okay. Now we will move towards the next example. We will see, that is 3m square is equal to 2m square minus 9. Okay. So again we have to arrange the equation here in a standard form. So I will write a solution. In that solution, first of all I will write the given equation, 3m square equal to 2m square minus 9. Okay. Now we will arrange the equation now. So 3m square, okay, minus 2m square will move towards the, plus 2m square will move towards, or it will shift towards the left hand side. It will become minus. Okay. In the same way, minus 9 will shift towards the left hand side. It will become plus. Okay. Now 3m square and 2m square both are same, means m square. So we can subtract them very easily. So 3 minus 2 is what? It is 1. So 1m square, or you can write only m square also. So m square plus 9 equal to 0. Now see what happens in this equation. There is no middle term. There is no bx. Okay, there is only ax. Okay, so now we'll compare the equation. You can write as a comparing equation with, or comparing with the standard form is ax square. Instead of ax you can write mx square also, because the equation is in the m form, m variable. So you can write mx square also. Okay, plus mx plus c equal to 0. So sorry, not plus c. Sorry, just wait here. Here I will write it as a am square. I'm very sorry. So am square plus bm plus m equal to 0. Okay. So instead of ax square plus bx plus c, you can write this form also. Okay. So now what will be our, after comparison, what will be our values, that we will see now. Okay. So now what is the value of a here? A equal to now 1m square. So the value of a is 1. Value of b. Now there is no middle term in this equation. So we will take the value of b as 0. And the value of c is 9. Okay. So from this you can see that even though there is no middle term, but still it is a quadratic equation and we can find the values of a, b, c. Okay. Now we will move towards the last equation, or sorry, not last, but it is a second last example, fifth one we will see now. What is the equation given? We'll just write that in the solution first of all. Solution. What is the solution? That is p bracket 3 plus 6p equal to 5. Okay. Now we'll solve this bracket. After solving we get 3p plus 6p square equal to 5. Now arrange the equation. After arranging we will get 6p square plus 3p, and this 5 which is towards the RHS, towards the right hand side, it will shift towards the LHS and it will become minus. Okay. So after that comparing. Okay. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay. So after comparing we get the values of a, b, c in the equation. What is the value of a here? Now you can see that is 6. Okay. Now what is the value of b? That is 3. Okay. What is the value of c? The value of c is minus 5. So a, b, c. Okay, keep in mind. So in this way we have completed the fifth example. Now we'll study the last one, which is also very simple. We have to just arrange it and we have to add or subtract. Whatever is there we have to do that. Okay. So see the solution. Very simple example. That is x square minus 9 equal to 13. Okay. After arranging we will get x square minus 9 minus 13 equal to 0. 13 which is towards the right hand side, it will come towards the left hand side. Okay. Now minus 9 minus 13. Minus minus plus. So 13 plus 9 is what? 13 plus 9 is 22. Greater number is 13. 13 is having minus sign. So our answer will be minus 22 equal to 0. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to compare. The next step is there, that is comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay. After comparing we have to find the values of a, b, c. Now what is the value of a here? Nothing is there means 1. So the value of a is 1. B is 0 because in between there is no bx value is there. Okay. And the last, that is the value of c is minus 22. Okay. So the most important part of this exercise is that while writing the values of a, b, c, don't forget to give the sign. Whenever there is a minus sign is there, you have to write the values, or you have to write the values whatever is there along with the sign. If the minus sign is there, write minus 10, 22. Most of the time the students forget to write the minus sign. So this should not happen. Take care of all these things. Now we'll see the next question. Now we'll start with question number 4. Okay. So in this question number 4 there are the 2 examples, and in question number 4 they have told us whether to decide or to determine whether the given values are the roots of the given equation or not. As I told you when we started this lesson, as I told you that roots of the quadratic equation will study what are the roots, means when we will say that the roots are the given values are the roots of the equation or not. What is meant by the roots? So when we study the examples, at that time we will understand about the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. So now whatever the values are given, if you see the example, there are the values given, that is m equal to 2 and m equal to 5 upon 2. So we have to decide whether these given values are the roots of the equation or not. Okay. So we have to solve the example and then we have to decide. Okay. So now we will go through the example. First equation is given, that is the x square plus 5x, x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0, and the values which are given, that is x equal to 1 and x equal to minus 1. Two values are given to us. Okay. So now we will write it, that is solution first of all. Okay. So what equation is given to us? That equation we will write x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. This is our given equation. Okay. Now what we will do? We will substitute. Okay. Substituting x equal to 1. Okay. For the first time we will take it as x equal to 1. So what is our equation now? X square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. Now in place of x we have to write, or we have to substitute the value of x, that is 1. Okay. So therefore in place of x we will write 1. So 1 square plus 4 into 1 minus 5 equal to 0. Okay. So now 1 square is 1 plus 4 ones are 4 and minus 5 equal to 0. Okay. So what we get here, 4 plus 1 is 5. So obviously 5 minus 5, that will give you 0. So we got the value as 0. So here we can say that therefore x equal to 1 is the root of given equation. Root of given equation. So always keep in mind, whenever you get the value as 0, after substituting the value, after solving, whenever you get the answer as a 0, at that time we can say that the given value is the root of the given equation. Okay. Now we'll see the second value we will substitute, that is x equal to minus 1. Okay. So now we'll write here, that is substituting x equal to minus 1. Okay. So I'll just write the equation here, that is x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. Okay. So we'll substitute the value as minus 1 plus 4 into minus 1 minus 5 equal to 0. Okay. Instead of x we have written minus 1 now. So minus 1 square is 1. 4 ones are 4, but minus 4 it is there, so it will be minus 4 minus 5 equal to 0. Now 1 minus 4 is minus 3 minus 5 equal to 0. So that will give you minus 8, which is not equal to 0. So from this we can say that as the value is not 0, so we can say that therefore x equal to minus 1 is not the root of given equation. So always keep in mind that if you get the answer 0, then only the given value is the root of the given equation. If the value is not 0, it means what? The given value is not the root of the given equation. Okay, so keep in mind this thing. Now we'll go towards the next example, that is 2n square minus 5m equal to 0. Okay, so now first of all, that is the solution. Then we'll write the equation, that is 2n square minus 5m equal to 0. Okay, after that, which step? That is substituting m equal to 2. Substituting m equal to 2. Now in place of m, we will write it as a 2. So this 2 first of all, then the value of m is 2. So 2 square minus 5 into 2 equal to 0. Okay. So 2 into square of 2 is 4 minus 5 2s are 10. Okay. 5 2s are 10 equal to 0. Now 2 4s are is 8 minus 10 equal to 0. Now what is the value of 8 minus 10? 8 minus 10 is what? It is minus 2. 8 minus 10 is minus 2 equal to 0. So this is not equal to 0, and therefore we can say that m equal to 2 is not the root of given equation. Is not the root of given equation. Okay, so in this way we have solved, or we have substituted the value of m as m equal to 2. Now what we will do, we will substitute m equal to 5 upon 2. Second part we will do, that is substituting m equal to 5 upon 2. Okay. Now what is our equation? That is 2m square minus 5m equal to 0. Okay. Now we'll substitute the value now. Therefore 2 into 5 upon 2 minus 5 into bracket 5 upon 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Now we'll see now what happens now. This 2 will get cancelled. Sorry, here it is 2 square. So we'll just square first of all, and then we will cancel them. Okay. So therefore 2 into 5 square is 25. 2 square is 4 minus 5 5s are 25 upon 2 equal to 0. Okay. Now we'll just divide this now. See here, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Okay. And we will get the answer, that is 25 upon 2 minus 25 upon 2 equal to 0. When we will minus these two terms, when we will subtract these two terms, you will get the answer, that is 0. And from this we can say that m equal to 5 upon 2 is the root of the given equation. Okay, so my dear students, from this, in this way, by using these methods, we can decide whether the given values are the roots of the given equation or not. Okay, so now we'll study the last two examples of this exercise, that is example number 5 and 6. So now we'll see the last two examples of this exercise 2.1. That is the fifth and the sixth example. Both the examples we are going to solve together. Okay. See now in the fifth example, they have given us, that is the, if x equal to 3 is one of the root of the given equation, that is the kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0, then we have to find the value of k. Okay. Now x equal to 3, it is the root of the given equation. It is the root of the given equation means what? After solving or after substituting the value of x equal to 3 or after solving, we get the value as a 0. In the previous example we have seen, if we get the value of 0, it means that it is a root. So in the same way, x equal to 3 is such a value that after substituting x equal to 3, after solving you will get the value as a 0. So in this way, x equal to 3, it is the root of the given equation. Okay, so now we'll see the solution. Now, first of all, we will write what is given, that is x equal to 3 is the root of given equation. Which is the given equation? That is kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. Now what we have to do here? We have to substitute the value of x. Okay. So substituting x equal to 3. Okay. Now what is the equation? We'll write here below, that is kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. This is our given equation. In this equation, we are going to substitute the value of x. Okay. So therefore, the value of x is 3. 3 square minus 10 into 3 plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So now therefore 3 square is 9. So here it will be 9k minus 10 3s are 30 plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So we have substituted the values of k or values of x in the given equation. Okay. So now what we get here? Therefore 9k is equal to, okay, now minus 30. Okay, we'll just minus here. We'll subtract 30 and 3 first of all. Minus plus is minus. So 30 minus 3, it will be 27. Okay, but here in 30 and 3, the greater number is 30, who is having minus sign. So our answer will be minus 27, that is equal to 0. Now minus 27 will go towards 0 or towards the right hand side, and it will become plus 27. So that will be plus 27, and therefore k is equal to 27 upon 9. All of you know that 9 3s are 27. So we will get the value of k, that is k equal to 3. Okay. So in this way, always keep in mind that whenever such kind of questions will be asked in the exam, you have to substitute the value of x and you have to find the value of k. Okay. Now we'll see the last example of this exercise, which is an activity based question. So we have to just fill up the boxes now. Okay. So what is given in this? That is one of the root of the equation. What is the given equation? That is 5m square plus 2m plus k equal to 0. So root of this equation is minus 7 upon 5, and we have to complete the following activity, and at the end of the activity we will get the value of k. Okay. So now solution, box is given. It is the root of the quadratic equation 5m square plus 2m plus k equal to 0. So which is the root given in the question? That is minus 7 upon 5. Okay, minus 7 upon 5, it is a root. Now what we have to do? We have to substitute m is equal to minus 7 upon 5 in the given quadratic equation. Okay, so now what is the quadratic equation? That is 5m square plus 2m plus k equal to 0. Now we will substitute the value of m in this equation. Now here it is 5, as I have written 5 as it is given in the activity. Now the value of m is minus 7 upon 5. So minus 7 upon 5, and we have to square it because it is 5m square. Plus 2. Now what is the value of m again? Value of m is minus 7 upon 5 plus k equal to 0. Okay. Now here in this what we have to do? That is 5. Okay. 5, that is the square of 7. Okay. Square of 7 is 49. Square of 5 is 25. And here we have one 5. Okay. Actually the activities it is not given, but we have to write the certain steps which are not given in the activity, but we have to write all the steps and then we have to give the proper boxes. Okay, but for the time being now I have written here for the 5 Now we'll just multiply this. 2 sevens are 14, as minus sign is there, so it will be minus 14 upon 5 plus k equal to 0. Okay, now we'll divide this. 5 ones are 5 and 5 fives are 25. So what we'll get here? We will get that 49 upon 5 plus into minus 14 upon 5. Okay, and plus k equal to 0. Okay, so this middle step is not given to you, so we have to write the certain steps by our own. Now 49, as both the 49 and 14 both have the same denominator, that is 5, and so we can subtract very easily. दोघांना डिनोमिनेटर सेम आहेत आणि म्हणून आपण सबट्रॅक्ट करू शकतो. सो वी हॅव टू मायनस इट. ओके, सो 49 minus 14, 9 minus 4 is 5, 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so I just write here 35 after subtracting. Okay, so 35 upon 5 it will be, denominator is there, so I will write 35 upon 5. Okay, so now we have to divide 35 by 5. After subtracting or after dividing, you will get it as a 35 divided by 5 is 7. So we get it as a 7 plus k equal to 0. Now 7 will shift towards 0 and it will become minus 7. Okay, so in this way we can get the value of k. So dear students, you have to keep one thing in mind, that even though there are the activity based questions, but certain steps or some steps are not given. So we have to write all the steps properly and then we have to put the proper boxes so that you will not lose your marks. So now we have ended or we have completed the exercise 2.1. In the next session we will study the exercise 2.2. Thanks for watching my videos.